And one of them reads your mind and looks at you like a person might look at a skittish abused animal who's unaccustomed to normal friendly contact. And that person steps in to give you an extra long hug. Up to you if you appreciate that or if that triggers you. It's not that Pleiadians see you as inferior to them. They recognize that you have skills and experiences they don't due to your time on Earth, as well as more raw psychic potential. But they do see you as, well, traumatized. If you had sex that afternoon, maybe that person telepathically sends a very blatantly sexual message to you that's just the raw unfiltered image of the specific way in which they would like to have sex with you again tonight. And then secondarily they send an image of you two first going for an evening walk and having a drink and talking some more, before going to their place and having sex. To you the message might seem obscene in its straightforwardness and bluntness and specificness. It's not a nicely dressed up want to go on an evening walk, or want to get a drink, message that you might get on Earth. But Pleiadians are mind readers, so it's normal for people to just see each other's actual thoughts, including raw unfiltered lust if it's there. And your partner's raw thoughts are what you're getting. And besides, there's nothing shameful about lust, so why dress it up? Why not just share what you're actually thinking, in all its straightforwardness? Sure, on Earth if someone was that blatantly sexual in their communication, you might worry that if you refused sex they would get angry. But here you clearly feel that you could say no if you wanted, and that would be safe, both physically and emotionally. The other person is clear about what they're thinking, but they're not demanding that you think or feel the same way. It would be completely fine if you responded, "I see that you want to have sex again tonight. I am unsure about that, but yes, let's have an evening walk and more conversation." So, it's up to you how you respond. And then maybe you realize that several people around you also mind read that very sexual invitation you just got. Would that make you embarrassed? They're not embarrassed. Some people give you a knowing smile. Maybe you have a fun night, and then a bath, and then you tell your sex partner that you're going to sleep. You ask them if they want to go to sleep with you. And they say that they're only going to meditate for approximately 2 Earth hours this cycle. But they're happy to cuddle with you as you sleep for 8 Earth hours, and they'll do their meditation during that time period, and do some thinking, and they'll listen to a telepathic lecture and perhaps do some astral traveling during the rest of the time. Maybe they'll do some telepathic work while you sleep. And then it's up to you if that makes you feel happy or inadequate. So, absolutely life in the Pleiades, or on a Pleiadian ship, is better than life on Earth. If or when you live here, you will be happier. But still, wherever you go, there you are. You'll still be yourself. Our living situations are much easier and more pleasant, but the primary reason most Pleiadians are so happy is that they simply haven't been traumatized, probably unlike you, and hence they feel great even if they just go on a normal walk. While it's harder, on Earth you can also reach the state where you feel great even if you're just going on a normal walk. I get that you may very well feel that you still want to be beamed up despite what I just said, and you're entirely right to think that. Yes, being beamed up would improve your life overall. And if it were up to me you'd get beamed up today. I guess I'm just saying, maybe manage your expectations, and realize that any personal work you do now will continue to benefit you after we make contact with you. While yes, overall life among Pleiadians will be better, it may also actually be more triggering than life on Earth is. And if you're ever beamed up and you feel a bit bothered by all those Pleiadians just being at peace and regularly blissing out, I empathize. Believe me, I so very much empathize. I do think that both you, and myself, will eventually get to that state too. Where we're deeply enjoying just having a bowl of soup. I'm working on my healing and spiritual progress regularly, and I know you are too. Still, if initially you don't quite feel at home on a Pleiadian ship, and you feel like spending some time with a friend who also doesn't quite feel at home, you're very welcome to come hang out with me. We could be a little weird together. We could not quite fit in together. We could be a little broken together. With love.